A name is who you is. My daddy took whippings night and day to protect his name.
Speak to me, Lord. Speak to me, Lord.
Think I don't know he my daddy?
If you ever touch just one, I'll kill you.
A new take on a classic, Roots, the story of a young man sold into slavery, captured the attention and hearts of millions of Americans in the 1970s. The original series sparked a national conversation about racism and slavery. Now a reboot will air on the History Channel.
And this morning we are fortunate to be joined live by LeVar Burton, the man who brought the original role of Kunta Kinte to life and the star of the new Roots series, Malachi Kirby. Good morning and thank you for being with us.
Good morning, ladies.
When you talk about the original series of Roots, you're talking about unprecedented ratings in the 1970s. Do you believe this remake will have the same effect that it did on the public?
You know, we live in a very different time now. I believe that, Roots came on in '77, way before I was born. But I know that there was like maybe 3 or 4 channels then, and you know, if you didn't watch it when it came on, you'd missed it. There weren't repeats, not until years later. So we live in a very different time now. We live in a social media time. I believe that the audience will watch this how they want to watch it in their time. You have box sets now. You have repeats. You can pause the channel, you know, you can. It's a very different time, but my hope is that it still reaches everyone. It may not reach everyone in the same time because we just don't watch TV like that anymore, but I really hope that it still gets out to everyone.
Malachi,
And the families watched together. That was the hallmark of the original Roots, that families sat down and watched together, and I'm really hoping that that happens again this time around as well.
Now, Malachi and now LeVar touched on the fact that this was a different time in the 1970s when the original series aired. What about the climate right now made you feel like it was appropriate to start a reboot, to come up with a new series?
You know, I think this is always going to be an appropriate time to tell this story. It's history. And like any part of history, it needs to be retold, it needs to be learned. We need to learn from our past so that we can move forward and progress. Progression being the key word. I think this is very timely right now, and there is Birth of a Nation coming out, there is the Underground series that is coming out, there are other stories coming out right now that share this same narrative, and I don't think that's coincidence. I think there is a conversation that needs to happen, and we need to have it.
You have but to look around and notice readily the vestiges of slavery that are still alive in America today. You look at the mass incarcerations of young men of color, you look at the Black Lives Matter movement. We are not in a post-racial society by any stretch of the imagination. The presidency of Barack Obama notwithstanding, we still have quite a bit of work to do in the area of race relations in this country, and Roots can help to be a facilitator for that conversation and to promote healing if we are willing to engage with one another, absent the guilt, absent the shame, absent the fear and the anger, and just sit down across the table and with respect and understanding.
Coming from a place of understanding and opening the conversation. LeVar, what was it that told you that Malachi was the one to reprise this legendary storied role, and maybe what advice have you given him on playing something that could impact public conversations, could impact history?
Malachi has a huge spirit and an enormous heart. I really didn't give him any advice. It was clear that he knew exactly what to do with the role, and it was important for him to interpret Kunta Kinte through his own lens. So I have no problem turning the role over to him. He's an extraordinary actor and a remarkable human being. I can't wait for you to see his performance.